I'm alone a lot. It's just me and my mom, and she works until 7 p.m. each night. So I come home from school and I work on my homework. I'll heat up something for dinner, then I'll read a book or play video games. Last year, my sister and brother moved away to Texas. Sometimes it feels like an emptiness has formed in my relationship with my siblings. That's why I rely on Breakthrough. I need to feel like I have people who care for me and who are there for me. On the bright side, the alone time gives me space to daydream about my future. I think about having a career that will provide enough money for me. But the money isn't even the most important thing. I want a career that fulfills my creative side. I like tinkering and figuring things out, which is why I love being at Breakthrough. This summer, there was a STEM challenge where we got to build an electric circuit as a team. We were so excited when our circuit made the light come on. Then, Breakthrough introduced us to real-life engineers. They talked about their cool jobs, and it was clear that they really love what they do. And that's what I want in life. Even if it seems like a faraway dream to me now, I know that someday I'll be the happy scientist who can't stop talking about the discoveries he's made and the lives he's changed.
The day I read my financial aid award letter from San Jose State University, I could finally breathe a sigh of relief. It was proof that my family's financial struggles would not get in the way of me attending college. Since I was 8 years old, my family had slowly been falling apart, and Eric, I was your age when it finally collapsed. My parents' separation left my family and me with nearly nothing. Paying for rent and food became a huge struggle, and we even faced eviction notices. My family and me have seen poverty in its truest form. During this time, I leaned on Breakthrough most when my world felt chaotic. I could always go to Breakthrough to find information about college and surround myself with friends who were driven to succeed just like me. I'm now in my second year of college, and I have a wonderful part-time job that helps to pay the bills, and I can finally see my future now. 5 years from now, you'll see me teaching high school math to students, and thanks to my summer as a Breakthrough Teaching Fellow, this goal is clear. Five years from now, you'll see me setting high expectations for my students, and just as I believe in myself, Eric, I believe in you too.
When I first heard about Breakthrough, I was so happy. But when I learned that there was an application to get in, that happiness turned into doubt and worry. I remember staring at the application for a whole week because I thought there was no point in applying. I knew for a fact that there was no chance I'd be accepted. I think that self-doubt came from my surroundings. No one in my family has been to college. We didn't sit around the kitchen table and talk about it like other families did. And I never heard my parents reminisce about fond memories in school. My mom didn't finish high school, and my dad is still amazed that he was able to graduate the 12th grade. Being in Breakthrough has changed my whole family. It's like I've started a chain reaction. My success is their success. Our dreams are bigger, and we work harder together. Every night, my younger brothers and I do our homework and we talk about school. It's so much pressure to always be their role model, but I don't mind because my academic success is bringing us closer as a family. It has strengthened the relationship I have with them. We used to fight all the time, but now our relationship is as strong as it's ever been. I laugh at the nerdy arguments we have now, like when my brother disagreed with how I wrote my hypothesis for my science experiment. Even my little 7-year-old brother says things like, I have a growth mindset. I never would have imagined this in a million years. Home is a happy place now because our college dreams are at the center of it all. Thank you.
I graduated from Kalamazoo College with a double major in psychology and Spanish. Thank you. But if you would have told 6th grade me that I was going to go to college all the way in Michigan at a school so small that all the professors would know me by name, I would have thought you were delusional. In middle school, I was very, very shy. In fact, just the thought of having to speak to my teacher directly would bring me to tears. But all of that changed with Breakthrough. My first summer, I wrote a poem in my creative writing class. And to my surprise, I was selected to present this on stage in front of everyone at Ultimate Slam Jam. And I did, and it was because of the positive energy of everyone trying new things and getting on stage that allowed me to take such a bold risk. Breakthrough helped me get out of my shell and find my voice. And Monse, there have been many times when I felt like you did, where that immense responsibility of having to be an example for my younger sisters. And it was that exact same pressure that motivates me to persevere when things get rough. And Breakthrough didn't only give me resources that my parents couldn't afford, such as tutoring for my AP classes or trips to go see colleges beyond my hometown, but it also gave me the support in gaining my best superpower. And that's the confidence to never stop taking risks. I stand here today as a college graduate with a job in my field of study and with a plan to pursue graduate school as a school psychologist. And one day, when that's accomplished, I'll have the honor of being a role model for this next generation of students just like me.
Senior year, my final year of high school. I'm taking 4 AP classes, I'm on the varsity cross-country team, and I'm determined to maintain my 3.7 GPA. I'm a very busy student, but I couldn't be happier. Every day I smile at the fact of how this time next year I'll finally be in college. Breakthrough has been part of my family for the past 10 years. This past June, my older sister graduated from UC Riverside, the first in her family to earn a college degree. We are all so proud of her. Of course, I want to follow in her footsteps, but I want to spread my wings even more. I dream of attending college on the East Coast. I see myself walking on a campus with Gothic architecture buildings, experiencing the change of seasons, and filling my days with classes that challenge me in every way. But when I share this dream with my mom, she takes it kind of hard. My family wants me to stay close to home. I understand it'll be hard for them, but I need to do this for myself. Don't get me wrong, I'm a little scared that I'll get homesick. I'm scared I'll let the thought of quitting get through my mind, but I know my Breakthrough family will be there to remind me that I belong in college.
In high school, I spent most of my free time at Breakthrough. It was my quiet place. With 11 people living under one roof, my house was loud. But just like you, Elizabeth, I too dreamed of attending college out of state and being away from home. But that wasn't a dream my family shared. My mom grew up in Mexico, and everyone knew that if you were a girl, you only were going to leave if you were going to leave forever to create your own family. My mom would often say to me, why don't you want to be here with your own family? But fortunately, Breakthrough had been a part of my family for 6 years. My mom learned to trust the staff. So in the fall of my senior year, Jessica, my Breakthrough College counselor, came to speak to my mom, and I thought, oh no, this is going to be bad. But she trusted and respected her, and she was able to listen to her. And slowly she was beginning to see why this dream was so much for me. In the spring of my senior year, I was accepted to Brandeis University with a full ride scholarship. And I am here to say to you, Elizabeth, that I understand what you're going through, but if I can do it, you can do it too. And always remember that you've earned your spot here, and that it's up to you to make the most of it. Be brave, and don't take no for an answer, just like Breakthrough has always taught us. Thank you.